The Johannesburg City Council will today debate the State of the City address delivered by Mayor Kabelo Gwamanda. Yesterday, the mayor assured Joburg residents that funds allocated for the city will be used effectively. He's blamed coalitions under the Democratic Alliance for instabilities and poor finances in the city. Gwamanda says the opposition was focused on settling political scores instead of service delivery. Gwamanda has also promised to curb crime and create jobs while ensuring reliable power and water supply. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba has been following the mayor's address from yesterday. He will now give us a preview of today's events. Ziniko, very good morning to you. Some mixed reaction to the mayor's State of the City address yesterday. What are some of the expectations today? What will happen today as he appears for Q&A?
Yes, those contradictions will definitely play out in the chambers today. Remember that heading into that council, we're looking at an ANC, EFF, Al-Jama Patriotic Alliance group that is leading this council currently. Of course, it's led by Kabelo Gwamanda as the executive mayor, and then on the other side of that equation, that's why you have the DA-led multi-party coalition with the likes of IFP, with the likes of ACDP. All those parties actually gave us a very, very different views in terms of their reaction to the speech. As you said, the IFP was very, very unimpressed at all. They were even went to the extent that they felt that the speech was a joke, but also alleged that actually some of the key programs Gwamanda spoke of were the programs which were initiated by the multi-party coalition. And then we had an ANC chairperson in the region, Damora, who actually said actually the plans that were delivered yesterday were actually stemming from a long plan of the ANC, which they initiated about over 5 years ago, hence that continuity. So today we'll definitely hear and verify and get to probe if those allegations from both sides are accurate. But also the issues I'm expecting to be debated to a large extent is that issue of finances of the city. This has been a problem. Remember that you had an administration of GF Makubo followed by Jolie Di Matongo, and we had Popalate, and all these parties were governing under a coalition settlement or planning or agreement. However, those parties have been saying there is nothing formal. We vote with each other on a case-by-case issue, on a matter-by-matter issue. So there is no formal coalition that has been agreed on. So we'll see if all these parties can each account for any of those things. I'm talking about crime in the CBD, in the city center, but also the larger extent of crime in the Joburg metro. You'll remember that you've got the Johannesburg Central Police Station, which is one of the top police stations that recorded most murders in this country. Then you also have the likes of Cosmos City, Midrand, Rotterport, to some extent, and and all these police stations fall under the Johannesburg Metro, and they are amongst the top or worst performing metropolitan police stations in the country. So the issue of safety is very, very important. Mayor Gwamanda in his speech yesterday told us that they will be working with the private sector in the city to ensure that they install cameras within the CBD so that law enforcement officers can be able to monitor and see where these crimes are taking place and be able to react instantly. Another issue is that issue of unemployment or job creation, especially for young people in the city. The allegation that was made by youth activists we spoke to yesterday after he had been listening to the speech was that actually those plans which are mostly about deploying young activists or young people as volunteers in different parts or different sectors within the Gauteng province are not actually true solutions or sustainable solutions, because they are temporary. So they are saying they felt that was not good enough. So today we'll see, or we'll be able to get specific details about those job creation opportunities. The other matter is that of community safety at large. And then obviously Gwamanda made mention of the fact that there will be more JNPD officers deployed to assist in capping those issues. And that issue of energy, Gwamanda spoke about deploying or installing solar panels in various households in the city. Do they have the finances for that? Where will they be getting finances? So those are the issues we're expecting expecting the council to tackle head on today, but we'll also try to get some social activists to come in and get a listen to, if maybe they've been listening from your side, to get their sense. Do they believe what the mayor promised, but also how is the situation on the ground? There's people who are working on the ground. So those are the issues we're expecting this council today to debate and also give us more details on.
Well, Ziniko, Mhlaba, we leave it there for now. Of course, giving us a breakdown of what's to come as Johannesburg councillors will this morning debate Mayor Kabelo Gwamanda's maiden speech, which has already been marred by criticism.